And welcome back here. We are live at St. David's for the Gauteng International Invitational Tournament, brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa and Nando's. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and with me we have Alex.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me, and an honor to be next to you, Jason.
In the pool we have our Tux Invitational side against the International Portugal side, Fluvial. They are a semi-professional side. So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to see what it's like where players are getting paid to play versus a completely amateur side. Do you think that's going to be quite influential?
100%, Jason. You know, all of the guys in South Africa are opting to play the sport, not being paid. So, you know, we are purely driven by passion. But I must say that, you know, we play these guys in warm-up games, not this one particularly. I don't even want to say evenly matched, but, you know, I think the hunger does bridge that gap between pay and play.
Oh, 100%. I think the passion in South Africa for water polo, especially the small community that we do have here, is very passionate, and they do love the game. Especially, I mean, I was at Nationals, and Nationals was amazing to see the passion that the guys had and the camaraderie between all the players. So let's hope that the Invitational side can maybe pull one out the bag here.
I mean, even all the way up to Masters level, you see the camaraderie and the excitement and the passion. As old as the men get, they still love the game, they're still playing.
There's quite a few old timers, I must say. There's some old timers there in the OJ Eagles side as well. So, but they still came second. So hey.
Yeah, and they're still capable to pull it off. You know, that's what I like about this game. It's you know, you can play it until quite a long, you know, quite into your late years, and still be somewhat competitive.
100%. And also, I mean, you have a little bit more fat, you know, you can float around in that water. As we were saying to Steve earlier, shape is not one of his primary words at the moment.
It's the shape you choose.
He's not fat, I'm just playing.
Round is a shape.
Great swim off there from Tux. Going for an early shot. A bit of an odd tactic here.
I think what they saw there was the goalkeeper maybe a little bit off his line. I didn't actually get a quick look there, but he might have been off his line, so they took the shot there. But then you don't want to be bouncing the shot, you want to try lob it. So
Over his head.
Fluvial now on the attack on the right-hand side. Easy little lob into the hole.
Unfortunately there, number 9 getting caught into the 2, so instant reversal.
And looks like Grant's Belcher there.
Very experienced goalie, played for South Africa for quite a few years. In fact, my coach for a couple of seasons while I had my tenure at Florida Water Polo Club. Bit of a forced pass there from the perimeter, a bit too far out. You know, they should get that ball to the other side, get it in from a closer angle so that it's not too wide for the center forward, then reversal.
It's making it a little bit easy here for Fluvial to defend. But it doesn't look like Fluvial's finding some easy gateways here to take shots either. So far, just a little bit scrappy on both sides. Maybe Tux will slow it down just a little bit here, set it up nicely, get that goalkeeper to work a little bit more.
They really are trying to force those counter-attack goals, but as you say, it would be better to play a bit more patient, because they can't keep this up for the next 3 quarters. A little bit of a chat there instead of playing the game. Using the full 30.
Taking a shot there, clock running out there for the Tux team.
And routine save there for Thiago Aparicio. Here we go, we might draw a penalty. Yeah. Great ball in there from Thomas. I don't think I can give that a bash. Magalhaes. Magalhaes. Thomas, yeah.
Thomas now looks like he's won himself the 5 meter. They're calling in at number 4 there for Fluvial.
Bernardo Mateus. Yeah, great ball in there to the danger centre forward. allowing him to draw the penalty, and then easy finish on the 5-meter line for Bernardo.
And Grant not happy with himself there, was hoping to save that one. It was directly underneath his arm, so he knows he could have actually got something to that, but not this time round. 1-0 to Fluvial, and that's our semi-professional side from Portugal, taking on our local team, Tux Invitational.
So we see the Fluvial side going for a tight press, but dropping off the top, M zoning to put pressure on their play on the fetches. Good drive through. Not opting to use the drive, but silly choice to go for that shot there. You know, that
Again.
allows a counter attack and puts more pressure on them and lots more swimming, and tires these players out way before the second quarter.
Again, should have set up. There was still plenty of time on the shot clock, and they just taking shots from nowhere, really. It just shows you the pressure that this Fluvial side is putting on the Tux Invitational side. But great little save there by Grant, coming off his left arm.
Good turn by the centre forward, but as you say, shut down easily by Bulch. Barking those instructions, getting his defence in order, trying to prevent easy shots. In between here.
Keeping that ball nice and dry, that's what they want. Easy read there for Grant, not an issue at all.
So if we see Keenan van Rooyen there on the right wing, looking to shut down his near corner, forcing that ball to the middle. Again, routine work for keepers if that is done by outfield defenders. So we see a double hole rolling in off the left wing. Are they able to use it?
Brandon.
Great bounce. And a fantastic buzzer beater from Brandon Delamoni.
Brandon, yeah.
Great work to use the full 30, even while they were making a sub. Long ball to the left second hole. Great work.
And
A better game on our hands.
And that's what you want. You want to slow the game down, just get that those players set up around the hole, make sure that you are getting your passes off nicely, nice and clean. And there we have a nice goal there from the number 8 of Tux, Brandon Delamoni. 1-1 at the moment, 50-50 I'd say, momentum not going anywhere really.
As I say, that tempo from the first 2 minutes was quite high, and we've seen it slowed way down already in the first quarter. So scoring goals as well as doing great defense, Brandon.
And this Tux side looking a lot better on defense. As I say that, they score a goal, but still, they are looking a lot better. The first game this morning that I commentated on, they didn't look so sharp at all on defense, whereas this game they're looking a lot better.
Fortunate there from Matt. You know, he's down on the hole there looking to drop, but reaction's not with him. You know, could have crashed, prevented that back shot.
Keenan struggling a little bit there with the speed of that back shot, not reading it too great.
I don't know if I can make commentary on Bulch, seeing as he was my coach, but I would say that as the goalie to press a bit more forward there,
Come off
close
his
his
line a bit
angles,
more,
yeah.
100%.
If
Different
he is me,
story.
he might kill me.
Yeah, different story when you're in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much he can do there.
And,
Forcing the defender to make a decision, and defender stayed on his man. Easy close corner finish.
So just like that, 2-goal cushion now for Fluvial. And are they going to start opening up the floodgates? We're just going to have to wait and see.
Seeing a lot more changes. I think the Oaks are beginning to tire out.
Yeah, like you say, it was a quick start for both sides. Might even been a little bit of a tactic from Fluvial, maybe knowing that they are the fitter side, pushing the tempo a little bit and tiring the players out.
Yeah, and a great steal there from Antonio Pereira, easily dispossessing his opponent, and a great counter attack here. They've got, I think, 2 extra men on the other side.
Option J in the middle for number 6, shooting lane, and easy goal there by number 4 from
Fernando Mateus.
Fernando Motes for the goal there.
great movement of the ball there, not firing too quickly, allowing themselves to have that extra pass, making the goalie's life a little bit harder, forcing him to come across, but,
And I always
that's
talk about,
skills.
I always talk about assists and how they don't get
Never.
looked at. But great little assist there from the number 6, reading that very well. Could have taken the shot, but decided to pass it off and got the assist there for the goal.
Yeah, guaranteeing yourself a goal, cross pass, it's my philosophy as a coach. The cross pass kills the keeper all day. Make sure you do it. That ball a little too far out, so no advantage there. Unfortunately, Tuck's getting smothered out of the ball. And here we see a great counter-attack from Fluvial.
Fluvial here, plenty water in front of him, plenty options. Turning his man there in the hole, number 5, and it looks like he's going to get an easy goal there. That is the number 5 from Fluvial.
Thiago Parati. Just a bit disappointing there from number 11, Tucks. Tiano allowing him to get front water. Why is he not holding his defensive line and then just giving up?
Not enough pressure and also just giving up. I don't know if it's maybe a mental thing at the moment for these guys, like thinking that they're playing a semi-pro team or something. But in my experience, you just got to make sure that you keep going, don't give up, try and get a hand to the ball if possible.
Yeah, they keep looking to play off the left side here. Getting that double hold in. But Fluvial really smothering these guys on a tight press. Again, that ball not coming in from the left side. They really need to shift that ball around, get it in to a better angle so it's a better pass to that second hole. Get them that advantage, maybe the kick out.
And you look at the tempo here as well, Fluvial, they are just on another level.
Yeah, so we've seen that they started high, went down, adjusted to the tempo, and then now they've just kicked it into third gear. And I think Tuck's just unable to
keep up at the moment. So Tuck's team struggling a little bit here. The best thing they can do now, make sure they use the full 30 on the clock. You want to try to get as much time away on that board and then take your opportunities when they are there. It's going to be one of those games where you need to hang on, and if they don't do that, it's going to be a big floodgate here. So let's hope to see some better stuff here from the Tuck side. And if you're just tuning in, we are live here at St. David's High School, and we are live for the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa and Nando's. And once again, Fluvial just absolutely cleaning up on defense. Beautiful pass, right-hand side, open. Plenty of options here for Fluvial. Man in number 2. Easy goal there, and that is number 2 for Fluvial. Thomas again. He gets his second, I believe, of the
Yes,
game.
that is correct. So again, we see huge counter-attack, forcing those defenders to play down into a zone, thus making it harder for them to actually cover a near corner. If they commit too hard to one side, it's a cross pass on the left side. Good work by Fluvial.
Great work, and you can see they're trying to do the man-on-man marking, but the Fluvial side just too fast on that break. Every time turnover happens, they're gone.
So speaking to the big hand there, but he allows play on. He's got to go outside of the goals there. Not a penalty because he's outside of the action zone. Great work to draw that kick out there by, who was that?
Number 5. Dayton van der Wessel. Dayton had a brilliant game this previous one. Losing control there did De Wet van Mark. De Wet van Mark also having a brilliant game in the previous one, but making a silly mistake. Turnover there, Fluvial now. Big counter here. Man on the left-hand side in number 5, wide open.
Definitely for this side, almost every attack they've got a full counter.
And cross pass, easy game. And that's our number 5, and Thiago once again onto the scoreboard. 8-1 our current score, and we have 58 seconds left in this chukker.
So we saw a ray of hope in the first 2 minutes, but I think Fluvial has now just diminished.
any sort of light or hope that this Invitational side had, Tuks Invitational.
Okay, so now the Fluvial actually implementing a drop for this last minute. Can the Tuks Invitational side capitalize and, what's the word, unfortunately not, adapt to the situation? And again, big count here from Thiago Peratti, but he gives a hoof to number 8.
Grant telling them to drop.
Yeah, instant reversal there on Thiago. But unnecessary, he could have got himself another goal. And
Easy
just
goal,
widen
yeah.
this gap.
Still feel like they just need to slow it down a bit, not force the pass. That was a forced pass. You can see the man's been absolutely smothered there on defense. Shouldn't be letting that go, and then turnover. And yeah, we have number 6 from the Fluvial now, Ferreira.
Unfortunately taking too long, buzzer sounds, and that's the first quarter. So we have Fluvial with 8 and Tuks with 1.
And that's a wrap for Chaka number 1. We'll be back with you shortly. And we're back here for Chaka number 2. Fluvial with a massive lead, and here they get first possession once again. Fluvial are just looking superior at the moment. They've opened up this Tuks side on the left, on the right-hand side of the pool a lot. Definitely looks like a bit of a weakness here for the Tuks Invitational side. Tuks now got a man falling back, but unfortunately no one playing the ball. And the Tuks team there very confused on defense. Man was wide open to be played defensively, and they just let that goal slide into the back of the net. Very unnecessary. Tuks looking in dismay at the moment, hoping to get them back soon. Alex is back now. I was accidentally stealing his name sheet. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in trouble with Mr. Tadap over here. He's done so much work to give us this information and keep us in the loop. Oh,
Beautiful little push shot there, but unfortunately, easy save there for the man in goal, number 1 of Fluvial, Thiago.
and we're starting to see quite a bit more physicality, a little bit of frustration out of the tuck side. You know, and it's starting to play into their game, and it's taking away from them. You know, pulling off a move like that, unfortunately, doesn't go in. Should be able to just keep their heads, regardless of scoreline.
Jean-Claude, he got a couple of goals, 5 or 6 in the previous game, so hope to see him get onto the scoreboard, but definitely not like that with a pass to the number 5, also very prominent in this Fluvial side.
Yeah, Thiago Pratzi just reading that pass, very scripted. He had good body positioning over his opposition. Easy intercept. And again, speaking about interceptions, we see, I think it's Malcolm Ackerman, doing a great intercept on the other side. Now we have a 3-on-2 situation. Do they capitalize?
Not a lot of power in that. Struggle to get out the water there as well.
Unfortunately, that pass just a bit too high, making it harder for him to keep his legs and get a first-time shot in that near corner, allowing the keeper to get across, get the block. It's a great ball in there by Antonio Pereira.
And getting the exclusion there. And easy game, another goal for
Antonio Pereira.
Antonio Pereira.
So he puts that ball into Thiago. Thiago draws the foul, draws the kick out, back out to him. Easy finish.
To our international viewers, I promise we will learn these names. The moment, we still, it's first time for Alex and myself for the Portuguese team, so
Yeah.
we will get to learn those names over the next 4 days, this being day 1 of 5. An easy turnover there for the Fluvial side, number 7, reading that to perfection.
Diego Pinto. So again, just being smothered on the ball there, and easy steals and easy finishes.
And they, you know what, they just look just so smooth, like swimming with the ball. It's beautiful to watch at the moment, but starting to feel a bit sorry for the Stux team now. We're only in the second quarter, and it's already 10-1.
You know, what do you do as a coach now, as an invitational side? You have to just keep heads up, you have to motivate. You know, the tactics aren't working, systems need to be improved on, but not much you can do.
Yeah.
I think with an invitational side, you don't really train as much. You know, they kind of just throw a side together. I don't know, I'm just speaking on assumptions.
No, 100%. I mean, the invitational sides, they generally get together like maybe a week, 2 weeks before. So there's not, you talk about chemistry all the time within a side, doesn't matter what sport it is, and the chemistry right now for the team isn't there. I mean, I was just watching now, just looking at the off-ball stuff as well, how the Fluvial side is defending. They just know, they're more experienced, they have more experience, and they know what they're doing defensively, even off the ball, and that's causing big issues for the Tuck side. They can't get into space, they can't add options to the guy with the ball in hand.
Yeah. Completely agree with you, Jason. Diego Pinto there with another one-on-one against the goalie. So it's right now, it's just seeing how many can each player get.
That's exactly it.
Sorry, to come back to that, Jay. So I agree. I mean, we look at sides like, you know, we look at OJ. They've been playing together for almost 15 years, and they don't even say words to each other. It's just a no, it's a nod, it's a wink, and the goals come and the defense is done.
No, 100%. I know the silent assassin approach of Vlad, you know, like that's just how they play. Now no one wants the ball.
Yeah, a little bit of dismay out of Thiago. 3-on-3 situation. Coach calling for a shot.
Beautiful.
Tells him to bang it, but goes for the raindrops instead.
And that is Joshua Zietsman, number 7. Ooh, was it number 7?
11.
11, sorry, number 11.
Good
Tiano.
finish. Yeah, good finish there under, not under pressure, but just a little bit flashy. Like to see it.
Yeah, Tiano Menagazi might as well be playing on their side.
Yeah, we do have a big Portuguese community here in South Africa.
Yeah, we do.
Which is why it's great. I think we'll make a great relationship with these Portuguese sides. Maybe we invite different sides next time around. Maybe an Portuguese versus South Africa. It would be nice to see these developments after this first of its kind tournament.
Agreed, 100%.
Just speaking about team chemistry again, this ball movement, everyone knows where they're going to be, the drives, no shouting needed, just on their hand, easy finish.
And that's it, that's what you want. I always talk about trying to keep the ball dry. Make sure you get that ball moving around, keep it nice and dry, make that keeper work, make the defense work, and then you just do that shot, and then perfect. In the back of the goal. Easy game. And just watching these players as well as they jump out the pool. Like, yes, they're breathing hard, but I watched the Tuks guys come out of the pool just now and it looked like they were dying.
Yeah, heavy breathing.
Heavy breathing. They weren't looking very, very happy at the climbing out of the pool. Whereas now I just watch these guys jump out and they look...
Training day.
Training day, 100%.
Yeah. Looking to get the ball to the other side again. They really like this number 8 option on the left side, double hole. But Fluvial looking to shut it down, and their options are to be shooting from the perimeter, nothing much.
Yeah, and the keeper for Fluvial, Tiago, I was watching him in the warm-ups. He's actually insane. Like the saves he was pulling off was just next level. So if you have shots like that, he's going to be saving them all day.
And then on the other side of it, plays the quarterback, gets that long pass to the counter, makes life very easy.
100%.
Zhao.
Zhao Letty with the goal there. That is number 8 for Fluvial.
Yeah, shooting at the middle third above the keeper's head, getting the woodwork and a bit of luck to cross the line.
Oh, yeah, we saw one come off the back of your head earlier on today.
I have to be honest, at least I had my chance to defend myself. It was off the forearm.
Was it off the forearm?
Yeah, the fingertips to the ball, closed, forearm in.
I thought it looked like the back of your head.
Yeah, I know, it's forearm.
Okay.
Anyway, should have been a block, wasn't. Chop it up.
A little bit of better play there from the Tuck side. Still think they could have done a bit more there, get a bit closer to the goals, but at least they're finding some players in space now.
And again, we have a double hole set up quite early on the 2. Perimeter players not doing much to prevent drives coming through, allowing to get front water. Great block from Bulch. 2 hands on the ball. Keeper's favorite sound.
And Grant Bulcher there, number 1 for the invitational side of Tucks. Number 5 there for the invitational side. Dighton working really hard, but the ball just not coming.
Again, we're seeing a lot of physicality and, after the ball's lost, it's a bit unnecessary to hold on and really linger there and give away a kick out on your opposition's 5 meter. You're just going to allow them to come into your half on a double man up, triple man up.
And great save there for the 2 meter.
Great work by Bulch again on covering his near corner defense.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to have a few words with his defenders and say, guys, near corner, near corner.
But I do have to agree with you there. It's just super unnecessary at the moment. I feel like those small little things are just going to make the score even worse than what it is right now.
But again, the frustration of being smothered on the ball on the perimeter. And it's a great cross pass onto the first post there.
And one time shot, Zhao getting the shot there again. That is the number 8 for Fluvial.
Yeah, no need for a balk. Good
Nothing.
pass there from the number 6.
Yeah, I think it is.
Ferran.
Yes, number 6.
Ferran. Yeah, Ferran. So again, that's again team chemistry. He knows he's going to be on the first person. He knows he's on his player. Getting that height, the ball in.
And look, this number 6 now off the run, it's like 3 or 4 passes now I've seen. Beautifully done, beautifully weighted passes
Precise.
as well. So he's definitely their playmaker in terms of getting the ball around.
Seeing a great opportunity going amiss there from the number 10, Cole Taylor. You know, on 5 meters, you really should be putting those away if the defenders are giving you that much space. You should have 1 or 2 more balls.
And that's, as soon as that turnover is made, the turnaround from this team, Fluvial, is just exceptional.
And clinical finishing there by Manuel Cardoso, in the uttermost bottom right corner.
Caleb, unfortunately, unable to do anything about that. He was far off the pace there, and being subbed now is Caleb, number 14 for the Invitational side. In his place comes Massimo Arjo.
And ex-St. David's Inanda boy, probably studying in Tux and looking to further his career in water polo. See if he can impact the game a bit here, Jace. Again, we're going for that second hole on the left-hand side, really trying to force that play.
They've definitely been pushing the left side there a lot. Brendan's been working extremely hard there. Fluvial's obviously picked up on it. Every time they pass team, 2 men are there already.
Good crash down, and even in the drop, covering that near corner. Easy save by Thiago Aparicio.
I don't think I've noticed the lefty in this side at all for the Tux Invitational side. I'm wondering if that's maybe also playing in the tactics here. Of course, Luke Allen is the head coach here for the Tux Invitational side.
Okay, good patience now by the Tux side to stay down on defense. Malcolm Ackerman not covering his near corner, but forcing them to use the 30. Shot had been taken, and we come to the end of the second quarter.
And yeah, that's the end of our second quarter here. Currently Fluvial 16 and our Tux Invitational side 2. We'll be with you shortly. And we're back here at St. David's, and currently the Fluvial side on the left-hand side of your screen in the white caps, they are dominating possession as well as the play. 16-2 is the score now, and you are watching the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by It's Happening Africa as well as Nando's. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and we are now in the second half here. Chaka number 3, as a lot of water polo players like to say, the moving chaka. Let's see if Tux can do anything about the deficit. Claudio there, the number 3, with a bit of a wayward pass, and Grant now with ball in hand.
Apologies, slacking on my work here a bit, but I'm back. I think I can only manage the third quarter. I have a game up next.
No worries, Alex. You do you, man. I'll be commentating the next one. Make sure I'll give you some airtime. Are you in goals?
Yeah, of course. It's the only thing I know.
Yeah, I was just worried that they bench you, after that the half save that you made.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You played well. You played really well.
Thank you, Jess. Yeah. Tuck's getting a goal off of Keenan van Rooyen. Good cross pass there from the number 8. It's Braden, sorry.
Braden, he's been playing really well. Like I said, they've been trying to get him involved in the game a lot.
Seems to be one of their key players.
And I don't think I've seen him leave the pool just yet. I think
he did have a couple of subs in the last quarter. Yeah.
Did he? Okay. I was just about to say, because if he's been in the pool the whole time, geez, like Flavio, you should sign him up.
Fluvial.
Flavio.
Flavio is the red.
Yeah, my bad. Fluvial.
Good draw there by the wing player to get the ball into the hole. That's definitely a penalty. Flavio giving a kick out instead. That's a bit of my own thought process there.
Yeah. And beautiful. Coming out the water there so nicely, waiting for that pass, and one-time shot there into the back of the net. That is number 7. Diego Pinto. Diego Pinto with the goal. I actually know a couple of Pintos.
Myself too, a couple of Pereiras, Carvalhos, Cardosos, one of my best friends. So I say it's nice to see that we've opted for the Portuguese community.
Where do you stay that there's so many Portuguese people that you know?
Randburg in Gauteng. I mean, it's. I think there's. There was a lot of Portuguese settlers, were there not? So
no, 100%. I was just trying to work out exactly.
No, not on the east where there's.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, are you on the east side? Like,
yeah.
And beautiful cross pass, on the right-hand side. Looks like it's going to be an easy one. And number 2 there, Thomas again with a beautiful goal.
A little bit of frustration from the goalie, Counter-attacks are the worst way, too easy to score. Make your opposition work for their goal. Get 6-on-6 in, snap the counter account. Rather foul the guy, rather get a kick out, rather get a penalty. 100%. Exactly what Belcher's saying. Slow it down.
Look, in that situation as well, also being a keeper, I would have come out there. There's nothing else to lose. So I would have come off my line and just try to close his space down completely.
Of course.
And I think Belch could have done a little bit better there in terms of pushing up a bit more. But yes, he is right. Force the foul, do something to stop that counter.
Now this Portuguese team, Fluvial, really smothering, really smothering. These guys, look at this, 2-on-1.
And also the knowledge of the game as well. It's just on a different level with these guys. They know exactly when to turn.
As you say that, he's already around his player, cutting that ball out from that winger, pulling into the hole there.
It's good to see, and it's good exposure for our invitational side as well. Get some experience. And another goal there by the same guy, Thiago, number 5.
bit preempting the whistle there, starting too soon.
Oh, you're looking at a score like 19-3. Honestly, I would use the shot clock as much as possible. Slow it down. Try avoid silly things like that. Like that's just. Understand you're playing like a really good side, but rather play a bit wider maybe. They're playing very narrow as well, which is making it super easy for the Fluvial side to defend. And again.
Big save from
brilliant save.
Bulge. Just not enough to see it out the goal.
Very unfortunate there. But again, look at the shot, the power on that shot. Brilliant save, but just because there was so much power on it, easily, well not easily, it snuck into the goal.
We did come to some sort of agreement when we played the Fluvial and the other side for warm-ups.
They had to calm down their
No,
shots.
no. I meant us as a team when we were analysing them and their play. We just said the first thing I noticed, obviously as a goalie, that yes, they have great fundamentals, but their finishing is just so clinical. You know, where we might lapse on finishing, they're there and they're putting it away. So we see number 8 or number 6 trying to draw exclusions on the perimeter, but referee waving him on, telling him to carry on, carry on.
That's Jean-Claude. Triple horn always involved, but game just not going his way right now. And yeah, again,
Thiago on the ball.
Beautifully lob shot. Grant with a big smile on his face. He knows he got outplayed. And there you go. It's just experience. Just being composed in those situations.
Experience and fitness.
And paychecks.
Yeah, that is a very good, what's the motivating factor?
Yeah. When you're doing this pretty much full time versus guys every now and then jumping into the pool to throw a ball around, it makes a huge difference, especially in an invitational side.
Great work by the centre back Paulo, keeping his hips up, preventing their centre forward to get any sort of grip to be able to turn and maneuver.
Paulo with a pass out to the right hand side to the number 11 there, Antonio. Paulo once again into the hole.
Great foul by Malcolm to
Thiago.
shut him down.
Thiago, beautiful movement of the body as he came out the water, went right, then went left and took the shot. Very hard to actually take a shot like that, coming from your right and then leaning to the left. So
over the body, good fundamentals, good legs. I think Thiago must buy lunch for everybody. He's got the most goals today.
I agree, I'm down.
So we've reached the 20 goal mark.
21.
Yeah.
21-3. Fluvial.
Do we see 30 today?
There's still plenty of time, yes. I do feel we might see 30. Nice recovery there.
The tuck side looking to also do a double hole. He's probably inside, yeah. Not being aware of his surroundings. He's inside the 5-shot reversed, or play reversed. And again, these guys have mass amounts of fitness. Don't even look like they're tired. Huge counters every single attack.
Well done there by the number 10, Cole Taylor, on the defensive side.
Doing his best to prevent the shot.
One of the few times we've seen them stifle an attack.
A good pass out from the perimeter. Unfortunately, the centre forward from the side, Malcolm's just hips not in the right position to get a bounce off, to claim the possession of that ball.
again, nothing you can do there. The number 2, Thomas, once again with the goal there. And our invitational side now back with ball in hand. Hopefully they can do something more.
Looking a bit dangerous here. A little bit impatient, taking a shot from the perimeter with 18 seconds to go. This is where they make it more difficult for their own team. Use the time, even if you have to pass the ball around to the same players. Give yourself time in the half. Give yourself a breather. Compose yourself.
And also, if you see a shooting lane like that, you need to make sure your shot comes off nicely. It was just horrible, to put it plainly, to be honest.
Like we were saying earlier, you know, these semi-pro sides are very clinical with their finishing. When they see that lane, they put it away.
I feel like this tuck side is almost panicking. Like they get the shot that they want to take, and it's just, I mean, he literally shot the ball right in front of him. Like it tried to bounce
under his nose.
Like it just, I don't know.
An interesting formation here.
And again, he does the same thing. That's Keenan van Rooyen. Just taking the shots, I don't know, it's just...
Not going to test Aparisho from that far out.
No ways. And once again, number 8, Brendan, in the mix, making life a little bit more difficult. Invitational side, they have 2 players back. And another goal there from number 2, Thomas.
I think we'll have to chat to Rui Murray about the pronunciation on the names, and then we can educate ourselves. Last 37 seconds of the third quarter. In the background we see Pretoria Sport Clube warming up, preparing for their second fixture of the day. The other semi-pro side from Portugal at this Invitational.
Taking on the Tridents.
The home team of Gauteng and this pool as well.
And of course we'll have you in goals there, so have fun, buddy.
I shall, yeah. So I'm going to just sign off. Thank you so much, Jason. It's been lovely to be here. I look forward to the next batch of casting and commentating. And thanks.
Good luck, man.
Enjoy the games, viewers.
Yeah. See you later.
Lekker.
All right, that's Alex. Alex will be in the next game. He's going to be in the goal. Look for a fellow Viking. Beard. And they take a little shot there. Time running out, and that's the end of Chaka number 3. Our current score, Fluvial 24, and our Tucks Invitational side 3. And we are back here at St. David's for the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by It's Happening Africa and Nando's. In our commentary booth now, we have Mr. Steve Tullope. Thoughts on the game currently?
Yeah, I think this UP Invitational side is a little bit out of their depth here. It's great to have them at the tournament, but they're certainly picking up a little bit of a lesson here from this Fluvial side from Portugal.
100%. We were talking about that semi-professional status versus completely amateur side, and I think you're definitely seeing it, yeah. But also, an invitational side, most likely they got together like a week or 2 weeks ago, so not much you can expect in terms of chemistry for this TAC side.
Absolutely, and even if we look at the previous game against Soweto this morning, where they lost by 1, that Soweto side's been playing together for 6 months now, and you could see that made a difference at the end of the day.
100%, yeah. Soweto walking away with that one just by a single goal, and they were actually down 3 goals. So Soweto did really well to get back into that. And here we have the number 2, once again, just lobs it in there, and that is Thomas again with another goal to his name.
Jake, can you pronounce that surname?
I will try. Maghalahaj. I have no idea.
Maghalahaj?
Haj? Oh yeah, Haj, because it's got the...
We'll get a correct pronunciation on
yeah.
that during the tournament. But, great to have the Portuguese guys down. I was chatting to the Portuguese national coach, who's actually here with the Maputo side, and he was saying that these sides have played 25 games already this season, and that's top level water polo, particularly from where we're talking about. So match fitness and conditioning is certainly an advantage that they're bringing to this tournament, and the South African sides are going to have to work really, really hard if they're going to be competitive against them come playoff time.
Yeah, I mean, 25 games, that's a lot of time in the water, and we're probably not even hitting half that for our current top sides, I wouldn't say.
I can't speak too much for what the league's like down in the Western Cape, but certainly the Durban and Joburg leagues at the top. You've got 3 or 4 sides that take it seriously, and you maybe get 6 games in a season, and unfortunately it's quite disappointing for the top players, and they only play for their tournaments. So having had nationals a couple of weeks ago, and in this tournament, it's the only time they get to play real competitive water polo.
100%. And again, you just see it. I mean, the scoreboard says it all. 26-3 now for our Fluvial side, and in possession now is Tux. They are on your right hand side of the screen in the blue caps, while Fluvial are in the white caps on the left hand side of your screen. And yeah, Luke Allen, the head coach there of Tux, just telling his players to get up in the pool. They're all just hanging back a little bit. There's nothing really happening for this invitational side at the moment.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that offense is the best defense. So if you get up and you attack and make the opposing side work really hard to defend, it just shuts down their opportunities on attack. They can't get away on the transition as quickly, and you bring yourself into the game a little bit more.
Tiago Peretti with a 1-2 there, then passing a one-time pass off there to Manuel Cardosa, and Manuel getting the score there. A very deflated team here for the Tux Invitational side, unfortunately. Players are looking very tired at the moment. And our current score here is 27-3. Those 3 goals coming in earlier on. Time out here by Luke Allen. What do you think Luke's going to tell his players here now?
I think he's going to suggest that if they throw the ball in between the white sticks more times than the other team, that they might win the game. But being 24 goals down, that's probably unlikely to happen. Look, I think he's going to encourage his team to be a bit more active on attack. There's a nice press being played by the Fluvial guys, but they are getting some joy out of the hole. So looking to get a drive across the D, create a little bit more space for their centre forward, and try to get the ball into them.
Oh, I must say that the tight press happening here has literally stopped the drives from the Tuks team. Like I don't think I've seen many drives. I think maybe 1 or 2 throughout the game. So not a lot of options happening here for this invitational side at the moment. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully Luke can get some motivation in these guys.
I think I heard him talking about a double hole pulling from the left-hand side here. So let's see if they can pull that off.
Luke is not happy at the moment, feeling a bit of frustration there. And lots of pressure put on this side.
Big M drop being employed here by the Fluvial team. And if the Tuks guys don't move the defenders around, they're not going to break the drop.
And unfortunately, time running out there on the shot clock, so he had to take the shots, but not testing the keeper at all. And Tiago is quite an impressive goalkeeper. I was watching him in the warm-ups, and he was saving some impressive shots from the Fluvial side. That control is just unbelievable from this Fluvial side. Number 8, João Lete, with the goal there. I believe that's his hat-trick or his 4th goal, one of the two. It's hard to keep track of the goals at the moment. (28-3) the score, and there's still 5 minutes on the clock there. One of the better shots, I must say, that I've seen from the Tuks Invitational side, unfortunately hitting the crossbar.
And unfortunately, number 2 there for Tuks not pressing up into the D, which meant his player was able to just drop off and put pressure on the shooter. They're going to have a little bit more structure if they're going to break down an effective end drop here from the Fluvial team.
Honestly, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do there in that situation. Just an easy 1-2. And a goal there for our number 4, Bernardo Mateus.
So the Tuks Invitational guys have got to stop the Fluvial players from getting to 2 meters in front of them. So they've got to hold goal side, hold their water, hold their position there, and stop the Fluvial players from passing the ball around so easily. That's the only hope they have of shutting down the goal flood.
So Alex is talking about will we see 30? I believe we might just.
Definitely going to see 30.
And again, Tiago up in the middle of the pool now. That's the number 5. Ball taking way too long there, so Tiago now just dropping off. And another goal there for João Lete, number 8 for Fluvial.
Just looking at the conversion rates here for the Fluvial side, they're shooting all above 80%. Lowest conversion rate 85.7%. That's Thomas Magalhaes. The number 2.
Thomas Miguel Marsh. I really do apologize to our international viewers.
We'll get these pronunciations right. He's scored 6 out of 7 so far, so only missing the 1 shot. And I think that's the difference between what we've seen from the Invitational, a throw-together team, and a team that's playing consistently in European leagues, high-level competition all the time, and it's the clinical finishing in front of goals that differentiates them.
You know, even in the Nationals a couple of weeks ago, we also, the conversion rates for some of the teams, it wasn't great at all, and I think it's a fairly big problem at the moment for some of the South African teams. Obviously, you have the top teams like OJ and the Sax team that were doing really well, and the Bears, but you can't compete against a team whose the lowest is 85% conversion. Current score now 31-3. If you're just tuning in, it's not a rugby score. We're live here from St. David's Marist Brothers for the Gauteng International Invitational, brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa and Nando's. Beautiful back pass there. Beautiful save by Grant. But that interplay there by Fluvial is just exceptional to watch. Really bad communication there. And tired players, it looks like it, from the Invitational tuck side. Big opening here on the right hand side of the pool with a couple of options. No one pressing. I feel like this tuck side needs to press this Fluvial side. They need to keep the score down now. That was way better. They finally put some pressure on the Fluvial players and walked away with it. So now they got ball in hand. That is our tuck's Invitational side. But all these players struggling to get up the pool. Extremely tired players here on the Invitational side. Brendan once again, number 8 for tucks. Takes a shot, but directly into the player. Some drama here in the middle of the pool. And Tiago asking questions here of the ref, what happened there. He's claiming that he was pulled back. 5 meter here for the Fluvial side. Beautiful save by Grant. And Claudio Bastos unable to sink the ball into the back of the net. "35 seconds left on the clock, 17 seconds left on the shot clock." Into the hole. Clean passing, yeah, keeping the ball nice and dry. That's exactly what you want. Beautiful shot, and well saved there by Grant. Timeout called by Luke Allen, last one. A bit of a conversation happening here between the Fluvial side. I think they are feeling a bit of the frustrations coming from the tuck side. Tuck side definitely getting a little bit more physical. And would love to know what these players are saying right now. Need a translator, yeah. Next up, we have our Tridents taking on Victoria, also another team from Portugal. Taking the shot, hitting that upright. And end of the game here. Final score is 31-3 to the Fluvial side. And unfortunately, the Tuks Invitational side just did not have it in them. First 2 minutes, they showed some promise, but not enough. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and I'll be